Hello and welcome back. And in this lecture, we are going to see another package that we have used in our machine learning model. The another package has been used from the sklearn library, which is the scikit-learn library. And the name of the package is feature extraction.txt. And we have imported the class, we have imported TF-IDF vectorizer. We have to understand what is TIDF. Vectorizer, we will understand later what is the meaning of vectorization. I hope you might be aware already about the vectorization, but yeah, TF-IDF, that is something which is very important to understand if you're working on the machine learning model, and that too for the sentiment analysis or the document analysis or the document intelligence things. So let us see what is the meaning of this TF-IDF. So let me start it. So TF-IDF stands for term frequency, inverse document frequency. And if you want to see the details around this TF-IDF, I have shared the URL here, and I will also share it in the description section, and you can go through it and understand various terms that has been defined here. So let us first understand the term frequency. There are two things, term frequency and the inverse document frequency, if you see here. So term frequency, inverse document frequency, both we will understand, but one by one. In this lecture, I'm going to discuss about the term frequency only. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the document frequency. Then we will understand what is IDF, which is inverse document frequency. So there are three things. There are three things in this library. One is TF, which is term frequency. The other one is DF, which is document frequency. And the third one is IDF, which is inverse document frequency. So let's see term frequency. First of all, we need to understand what a term is, what we call a term. In any document, any word or any phrase is known as the term. The number of times a word or phrase appear in a document is known as the term frequency. So suppose there is a word, maybe doctor, and if it appears in a document, suppose 15 times, then the term frequency of the phrase doctor or the word doctor is 15 for that document, right? So in a large document, there are number of words. In a smaller document, there are less number of words. So the term frequency for a smaller document for any particular word will be less compared to the larger documents. Since we don't know what kind of document can come, it could be a small document, it could be a big document. So usually what we do, that usually this term frequency is divided by the number of total words in a document to normalize it for a document. We normalize it, we give it a value, term frequency, compared to the other words which are available in the document or other terms in the document. We do it just to normalize it and to get a kind of value which is a normalized value which is easy to work with for our model. So if we define this, the formula for term frequency, the average term frequency is the number of times term T appears in a document upon total number of terms in the document. So I hope this particular term is clear to you now, term frequency. Now the other thing is why the term frequency is used. What does it signifies? Term frequency is used to characterize a document as what it is talking about. Normally what happens that if you have a document and in that document a specific word comes again and again, the frequency of that word is high, then in that case we say that this particular word is characterizing our document, right? But this is not always the case, right? This is not always the case. Why? Because there are certain words which are known as the common words or the stop words that we have discussed in the previous video, just like a, and, the, form, I, you. These are the kind of words which are playing a less significant role in deciding the characteristics of a document. You cannot judge based on these documents that what my document is talking about. So these are the words which are used as the stop words. These are the common words which are not signifying your document, what it is talking about. So we need to suppress these words, right? And after suppressing these words, We need to find out now what are those words which are, occurring more often in a document. After removing the most common words, a and the, for, you, right? If all these things, if we remove all these things, then after that, what are those words which are occurring more and more in a document? Those words will characterize the document. Those words would be, you know, uh, would be belonging to some of the specific subject or some of the specific domain. Like it could be a medical domain, it could be you know related to economics. Those words could be related to economics, right? So in that case, based on the document word, based on the words used in the document, their frequency, after removing the stop words, we will understand that yes, these are the words which are actually characterizing this document, and these words are belonging to a particular domain, say economics, or maybe a kind of medical field. So, not kind of, it's actually a medical field. So, maybe this is all about the pedagogy. This is all about the some kind of treatment, right? This is all about some kind of specific subject like maths, science, or anything. So, those words, after removing the stop words, will be able to characterize the document more accurately, right? So, this is where the term frequency is important after removal of the stop words. So we have to remove the stop words. So what we will do to remove the stop words, how we will remove how we will overcome this limitation. First is like do the stop word removal, right? So there are different ways to remove the stop words. The other one is use the IDF that we will discuss in the coming videos, which is known as the inverse document frequency. So if we have to find out what word is more significant, then in that case, we need to multiply, I repeat, we need to multiply the term frequency of a particular term or of a particular word in a document with the inverse document frequency. You have to multiply TF for a particular term with the IDF, right? So if you multiply your term with the IDF, then in that case, your significance for a particular term will be available for you, will be known to you, right? So you need to multiply the IDF or the inverse document frequency with the term frequency to find out the most significant word which signifies the document. The IDF is a way to find as how widely a word has been used in a document. With the help of IDF, we find out that how widely a word has been used. And more the word used across the document, less will be the score. If a word has been used more across the document, since it's inverse document frequency, right? So it is inverse. So across the documents, if some word has been used most widely, then if you do the inverse, then obviously the score will be less for a particular word, right? If across the document, if you see across the document, if you see any set of documents, suppose there are 5 to 6 documents, and they are all written in the English language. So which is that word which you will find more often? It will be a and the. Most often, the. This is used in the English language most often, right? So if across the documents this particular word is found to be more obvious, which will be because the word is used most often. So in that case, the inverse document frequency will be less. More often a word used, less will be the value of IDF. And that less value of IDF will be multiplied with the term frequency. And whatever value will come, that will give the significance level, that how significant is this particular term for this document. And then based on that, those terms, we will be able to decide that what a document is talking about, what word is characterizing a document. So I hope you might be understanding what is the significance of inverse document frequency. We will be discussing it in detail in the coming videos. Like first we will discuss the document frequency and then we will discuss the inverse document frequency. So be with us. I hope you might have understood this term frequency and whatever we have discussed about the terms and inverse document frequency, a brief idea. So, although it was only a brief idea about the IDF, but I hope you might have understood it at all. Like, what is the logic behind, this term frequency and this inverse document frequency? So, basically, the significance lies in the fact that it is able to, or it is helpful to let you decide how significant a particular term is to characterize a particular document. Okay, so with this, I would like to say have a nice day and bye bye to all of you. And please subscribe my channel, share my videos, and like this video. Thank you. Have a nice day and bye bye.